You're watching FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. We're actually in Chattanooga, Tennessee, a half a mile from Floor Focus's headquarters, and we're at one of Happy Feet's many buildings. And I'm here with Casey Johnson, the CEO, and with Jim Curtin, Vice President of Sales, and with Jeff Manley in marketing, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, good to be with you guys. So let's, I guess what we want to do, since there was no season one show, is talk about what's new with Happy Feet this year. Before we get to that, though, let's real quick tell us about business and how it's been going, Casey.
Business is outstanding. This year alone, we're up 45%. We can't believe it. Last year, we were up 25%. So the virus has been good for us. We think people are staying home and fixing their house up. Okay, and we love it. We love it. And vinyl plank is still hot. And we love our vinyl plank. That's our strength.
You know, you and I both have been to these NFA meetings, and somebody that's normally been in the carpet business, they'll say, "Oh, have you seen our LVT line?" And a lot of those guys, you know, like Jeff Mocko, say, "Well, that's a crowded field, isn't it?" But you got in this business early, and you've differentiated yourself. So you know, tell us a little bit about that. I mean, what's your secret sauce? What makes you different?
We're competitive, and we're focused on the customer and our employees. If our employees are great and they're good for the customers, life is good. In fact, our motto is, give us a shot. A year from now, you're going to be happy. Okay, we want to be good for your business. That's our goal every day. And it may be a crowded space, Kemp. Vinyl is crowded. We love it. It makes us better. Okay, because all we do is vinyl plank. We don't do carpet. We don't do laminate. We don't do wood. We do vinyl plank. And we do it well. Okay, and we're just like you guys. We're family owned and family operated, family argued over. Okay, just like the pale ale beer can. So when you just do one thing, you can be pretty good at it. In fact, what's good about Happy Feet? Our inventory. We ship within 99% within 24 hours. We answer the phone within 60 seconds. Okay, we return emails within an hour. Okay, we're customer focused. And I've got some great people, 100 people shipping vinyl every day. I'm proud of every one of them. Okay, and that's what I work for, my employees. It used to be for fun and make money, but now I'm working for 99 to 100 employees to make their lives better every day.
Well, last year we talked at Surfaces, and you were introducing your Black Label product, right? Mm-hmm. And this year you've got some big news. You've got some Made in the USA product, right?
We sure do. In fact, 50% of our products are sourced outside of China. But it's hard to, as Pete Dosha would say, it's hard to ignore China. They're damn good. They're fast. Their quality's good. But we have moved some to Korea, no duties. Vietnam, 6%. Cambodia, 0 duties. And the USA, we got 3 products coming from the USA here in April, and a high-end one coming in August. So we're excited about that. Why are we excited about that? It's made in the USA. We only have to have 30 days inventory versus 6 months. There's no ocean freight. What's right now is a bear. Ocean freight's up 100% plus. Plus, you can't just get it shipped right away. It's taken 3 to 4 weeks to get things shipped out of China. So it's been a real challenge. In fact, we've lost some people we used to sell to. They said, let's do it ourselves. Let's import ourselves. They're coming back to us because it's really hard. If you're not moving 100 cans or 200 cans a month, it's hard to get the velocity to get the containers moving from China.
Mm-hmm. So not all LVTs created equally, right?
No, it's sure not. I mean, and we're trying to get more focused on the high-end vinyl plank, okay, because there's a lot of people out there importing low, cheap stuff with no domestic inventory. We've tested those products. They're inferior. Some of these things are inferior. Ask some of the claims managers like Lou and Dalton. He's traveling the country looking at inspections. Our claim rate last year was 0.15. That's right, 0.15. 0.15% of our business, which is amazing. The average claims rate is about 2% in the flooring industry. We're 0.15. We're proud of that. And that's not because we don't look at every claim. We look at every claim, don't we, Jim?
We do.
We don't run from any claim. In fact, we had more accommodations last year that weren't claims that we said, let's help the customer out, than we had actual claims. And we don't get money back on those, do we, Jim?
No, the 0.15 includes accommodations, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Jim, I know you added some new folks last year. You added Tom Tidmore and Dave Snedeker. So you've been building your team out. You got some good coverage in the U.S. now, right?
Yeah, we're up to, with managers, we're up to about 38 people. We got 2 people in the pipeline right now, training in our training department. We'll expect to be in the 45 range. Plus, we're building by the end of the year. Plus, we're building an inside sales team, which we're really excited about. That's going to be a big deal for us. We've got a great blend of youth and experience. You mentioned Snedeker, and you mentioned Tidmore, Guy Gazzilli, people like that. That's that's our experience. But we're blending that with some really cool youth that's helping the what I like to call it the underbelly of our sales team.
Hey, Jim, it doesn't come cheap, though, hiring these older people.
No.
In fact, our insurance went up 35%. I'm going, what? We had no claims. What happened? They said, well, you hired Snedeker, Ted Moore, and they're over 60. So it went up 35%, but we're okay with that.
We love them.
Yeah, we love them.
Great.
They're worth it.
Yeah. Well, what's going on from a marketing perspective?
Yes, sir. We are excited to introduce 6 new SKUs here in April, coming very quick. Made in the USA product, as Casey mentioned before. But we're excited about the color variation. It's unique colors to us, and the specs are unique, and we're excited to get something going, as Casey mentioned before. We've got about 48 to 50 SKUs in the pipeline, so we're going to be introducing product throughout the summer as well.
So tell us what's hot. I mean, you start looking at the whole category. Is SPC mostly what you're into now, or what's selling the most?
SBC 2 years ago was 25% of our business. Right now, it's 60. Okay, but we still do a good job with glue down. That's like 15%. We do a great job with loose lay. That's 15%. And we do some WPC. People still like WPC. It's thick. In fact, we have a new one coming out. It's, I'm not going to hide anything. We're transparent. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. It's a half-inch WPC. I think Pete Dosha found that first, but I'm going to copy him a little bit because it's beautiful. It's half-inch. Okay, it's thick. People love it, and the colors are beautiful. If you tried to ship a half-inch SPC, it'd be too heavy. You could never ship more than 10 pallets. This thing, I can get 20 pallets on a container, but it's beautiful. The guys have seen the colors. That's going to be here hopefully late April, and it's high-end. That's over $3, but it should be. These are your houses you're putting this into. Forget the 3.2s and the 3.5s. I mean, we're selling too much of that. So we're trying, again, to stay focused on the higher-end, better goods, okay,
Right.
to make more money. Profit, again, Pete Dosha, he's my mentor, I guess. Actually, you're my mentor. But he said a profit's not a dirty word. I mean, if you're not making 30% plus, you're going to have problems down the road. But dilution, people not paying you, claims, we don't have those, though. Running a business, you got to make money. Okay, making less than 20% on a product like some guys are doing, you're going to get in trouble at some point.
So we've talked about the momentum, thanks to, I guess, the side effect of having this pandemic. People are staying at home. Do you think this is going to continue into through this year and into next year?
Hey, Kemp, I was wrong last year when you interviewed me. I said this thing's going to be done in a month, and it wasn't. Who knows? We're staying focused on Happy Feet, our people, and the customers. We don't mind. We'll do anything. We'll adapt to anything. We've kind of enjoyed this last year. Didn't have to travel as much. Got off the airplane, stayed home more. Got to know my wife better again. It was fun. Okay, but we are anxious to get back on the road. I mean, hopefully it starts loosening up. It was nice to take a break from all the shows this year, wasn't it?
It was.
I mean, I miss them, but it was kind of a nice little break. We saved a little money, too. Those services are expensive.
Yeah.
But I think it's getting back little by little, isn't it? They're dancing in the street in New York, aren't they?
Are they?
Aren't they dancing in New York? That's a good sign, isn't it?
I'm ready to hit the road.
Jim just drove in for this. He was in Virginia
Right.
for a couple days.
Well, thanks for the update on what's been going on with Happy Feet and what you're doing new for 2021. Again, we've been talking with the Happy Feet team here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and you've been watching Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.